Candle Side Talks with Riri. I want to tell you about this candle that I have. This is the Colonial Candle Cranberry Cosmo. I found it in my house because my other candle ran out, and I'm a sucker for candles. It's a cranberry scented candle, and it smells so yummy. It is so fruity, but it's not, overwhelmingly sweet. So, why am I here today? So I want to let you know what's been going on in my life and what I've been thinking. Because I feel like, well, no one cares. But maybe something that I say will resonate with you. I went to run some errands because I needed some vegan groceries. So I got butter, I got cheese, I got some vegan chocolate chips, so now I can make cookies or hot chocolate. I would just like to add that hot chocolate can only be made with milk. Thank you. I'm excited about that. And then I went to Barnes & Noble because I needed a book. No, I didn't need a book. I wanted a book. And so I got this book. It's called Dune. And you might have heard of the movie with Zendaya and Timothy. I don't want to say his last name wrong because I feel like if I did, everyone would hurt me. But I found out that it's based off a book. This book was written in 1965, and there is a whole 10-part series to it. So there's 10 prequels and then maybe 10 official and unofficial sequels that Frank Herbert, the author, wrote. And so what the movie, or what the book is about, it's a dystopian novel. So you can kind of know that it's about, human society. But this takes place on another planet, and there's this whole spice trade, and then there's a prince, and there's family heritage and alliances and stuff like that. So it's but I can't start it because I'm not that kind of person that reads multiple books at the same time. I mean, I could. I haven't tried it, but I don't know. I'm currently reading this book called The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I have my pen in here because I like to write in books, and this book is amazing. Probably I'm so excited to read. I woke up this morning and I was I'm so excited to read. So, what is this book about? I'm only 70 pages in, so it's not I can truly figure out what the book is about, but think of the main character as a Holden Caulfield, but older and not as extreme as Holden was. And he just got into college, and he loves studying Greek and Greek philosophy and classics and all that stuff, so he wants to join the class. But the professor is super picky, and he's no, you cannot join, blah, 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 blah. And there's only, 6 kids in that class. But he somehow got in through ties, and, he impressed the professor and everything, so he's in there. So now there's, 6 kids in the class, including him, and then they're, at this point, he's trying to navigate all of his classmates, because they're such a tight clique, right? So he wants to try to understand them and get in and kind of, build a relationship with them. The coolest part is sometimes we get to sit in on the class where the professor is talking about Greek philosophers and philosophies, and I have to look a lot of this stuff up, but it's so cool to actually read about it and understand some concepts and read about it outside of the book. And at this point I love it so far, so if you wanted to read something, I suggest The Secret History. Anyway, another book by Donna Tartt is The Goldfinch. That is my favorite book of all time. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you it's a really good book. And yeah, that's really it. Those are the books I'm reading right now. I'm also kind of reading this book. I'm not really enjoying it so far. It's very predictable. This is what it's called. This is what it looks like, at least. And at this point, it's about the apartheid in the 1970s in South Africa. And so it's those kind of books where it's 2 perspectives and each alternating chapter is each person. So I'm kind of also reading that. But, reading is great. And I haven't read in, 10 years? So it's weird to kind of get back into reading. Because we've always read at school, but it's not exciting because we're forced to read. It's very refreshing to read something without any pressure, if that makes any sense. Because you're reading on your own time, and you're reading something that excites you. I love dystopian novels, and I love classic stuff, like Pride and Prejudice and all that kind of stuff, because I feel like that captures humans better than young adult novels these days. And I haven't really been into fantasy stuff like Tolkien. His stuff is very mature, and I'm not that mature of a reader. Hopefully I will be later on, but I have a book for you. Bel Canto. I read it in 10th grade. It is a movie if you wanted to watch it, but the book is great. It's based on a Japanese embassy hostage crisis. Oh, actually, it is based off a real story. It's called the Lima Crisis. It was in 1996 and 1997. The author is Ann Patchett. Bel Canto, Ann Patchett. There's so many real interactions in that book that you would probably, hopefully enjoy. That is Candleside Talk with Riri. Hopefully we'll do another one whenever I feel inspired to do so. Hope you have a great day and okay.